Good morning YouTube, what's going on? This is Ambiment and today I will show you around on my server. So basically what I've been doing in the past 3 months, and what you're looking at right now is what I've been doing until 5 o'clock in the morning today. So this is going to be something like a shopping mall when it's done. So here are shops you can rent later in the game, but it's not done yet. So we will just go to the spawn right now by typing /spawn, and this is where you should usually land the first time you play on the server. So well, where should I start? Maybe if I go upstairs, there is the first sign which says warp to tutorial, which is my tutorial world. So I don't know how long you've been subscribed to me, but in the past I used to upload the worlds where I have done the tutorials so that you can take a look at them. And now I made it a bit easier, so I just built on the server and you can go to this world here. Fly around in creative, I think, and take a look at all the tutorials I've done. So you might remember this part over here where I did the dwarven tutorials. Now when we go back to the spawn, then well, maybe we should go to the most interesting place for you, which is the survival world, where you could just play normal survival. And while I go there, I will tell you a few things about the server. So the basic idea of the server was that I could upload some maps which I've done, especially the Kings and Glory map, because I didn't want to put a download for that map. So I made the server where I uploaded this map. And well, it was kind of boring because it was basically just like a museum and you couldn't do anything there, just take a look at all the maps. So I thought about what could I do with all these maps. There are a lot of houses, so I thought about people could rent those houses and change the inside, build chests in there and whatever. But the thing is, you need money for that, so you probably want to play some survival, sell things in the shopping mall I'm going to build, which you've just seen a few seconds ago. There is also a job plugin so that you can have jobs and make money with that. Now, as you can see, there is a sign which says that there are some portals downstairs. So maybe we just take a look at the outside here. So this is just a normal map which I've just simply created, normal survival mode. And you can see this line here. So on this side you're not allowed to build. It's the region is saved, but from this point on you can do whatever you want. Only thing I changed here is I think, or at least it should be turned off, that creepers make damage to blocks. So hopefully that works. One of those things that the beta testers should really test. Now, while you're watching this video, the server is probably already online in the closed beta phase, so if you still want to take part, just write me a message on YouTube with your in-game Minecraft name so that I can add you to the whitelist and then you can play over Christmas on this server here. Now we should take a look at the portals. I might add some more. At the moment there are, I don't actually know, there are a few signs which just say which will just bring you to different biomes, like a plains biome or a jungle biome. So let's go to the swamp biome, and then you land in these things here. I don't know what to call them. I just built something where you could spawn, and then, well, it's still in the same map, just a different place. And so let's go back to the spawn area, and let's take a look at the next island. So the basic idea of the spawn is that there are these floating islands, and on each island there is a portal to a different map. Now, where should we go next? Let's see what's over here. This is quite an old map. So if you enter this old mineshaft here, then you can go down here, and it will bring you to this room where you can walk to the Chedinal map, which I have built I've built it I think a year ago. So right now this is something which I've created quite fast, just to get a spawn on this map. This is supposed to be the Dark Brotherhood, and I know it's really empty, there's nothing in here. Just a place where you could spawn. If you go up here, this is the well where you can usually go downstairs to the Dark Brotherhood, just like in the original city. So maybe you recognize a few things like the chapel or the cathedral. I don't know the difference. Or maybe the castle over there, which is there in just a second. Well, I think you can't rent those regions yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that, because those houses have quite weird shapes and they are difficult to put a region in those shapes, but, well, I don't know. I didn't think about everything, so let's go again back to the spawn and to the next area. Maybe this time I'll take a different way out. So there is, this is the prison, which I'm hopefully not going to use a lot. The prison is on the same map as the spawn, and well, it's just a place where I can put people in jail. Nothing special, just for fun, you know. So yeah, something I created with a friend together. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be, but it looks kind of cool, I think. So those are trees where I changed the log to obsidian and the leaves to iron bars. Now let's take a look on the inside maybe. So this is what it looks from the inside. I will have to fix those things and put up torches or something that's looking less weird. Now this here in the middle is the first prison I've made, and there is a lever on the outside so that you can open this block and then lava comes down onto the prison. Just looks cool, I think. And the other prisons are somewhere downstairs, I think. Yeah, here they are. Not looking particularly good, but well, I think it's okay. So back to the spawn, and now for the let's take a look at the Skyrim map, because I've done quite a lot there for the server. So this is the house, and you can just walk to Skyrim, and there is a sign which says that you should use the John Smith texture pack, as well as the info that there are portals downstairs in the tents, so you can just walk down here, and then you see these tents where the sign portals are in. And let's go to Helgen, if I find this one. So I know that a lot of people ask me that, and it's not really a rebuild of Skyrim, of the whole map. It's not one-to-one rebuild, because that's way too much work, I think. I've just recreated a few different things, like for example the Mage College is something I tried to recreate. So this is something where I took quite a lot of screenshots from the original game, but yeah, well, not everything is rebuilt. Most things are just inspired by Skyrim, and also the map size is not really original. So I guess basically you could just call it a Skyrim inspired map, but that's a bit too long, so therefore I call it always just Skyrim map. And also Helgen is not really the original town from Skyrim, but it's something that looks quite similar, and also quite weird because I'm not using the John Smith texture pack. So the roof usually should look a lot better if you use the texture pack. Now this is the first town actually where I could rent a house. So there are all these signs which say for rent, Helgen house number 1 for 1,000 money, I don't know, dollars I guess. And for 7 days, maybe I will put this up to 14 days, because 7 days is not a lot. And yeah, I think the command is just /money, so you can see how much money you have. Yeah, so this is what it looks like if you rent one of those houses, and if you do that, you can do anything you want in here. But when the time's up, then everything which you have done on the inside is going to change back to the original. So if I would take down the staircase here, then in 3 days the stairs would be here again, and I could not enter this house. Now, what else is there to show you? I think the last thing that is left is the I forgot the name, Kings and Glory map, which is also online. So the sign portal is over here, and you can just warp there. So, and then you land on this. Now, if you might remember this one from a timelapse which I have done. I think it's called Bandit something, I don't know, I forgot the name. Now here are already 2 sign portals where you can go to the Dwarven Village as well as the Island Fortress. So you might remember this one from I think from my latest cinematic. And the other one, let's just walk there. Island Fortress. And this one is from a lot of timelapse videos I've done, and this one is not done yet. So this map is still a lot of work in progress, so you can't really do much here. Yeah, so I guess I showed you the most things, and I guess I said the most important things. There's also a secret sign portal down here, so you have to find out by yourself how to get down here, and if you do, then you can enter here somehow, and there should be a portal leading to the end chapel thing, which I've built in another timelapse video. But as you can see, there's not a sign portal yet. I will have to build one. Yeah, so that was all I can show you at the moment. Maybe I will do another show around when I add more stuff. I'm going to add more maps, of course. Like for example the desert city which I've built. If you want to, you can still go on the server. If you want to be a beta tester, just write me a private message on YouTube or Planet Minecraft. I'm really glad if a lot of people play on this server so that I can test out the different plugins and so on. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.